Okay, well, everything is connected. Facebook and YouTube.
Oh my God. I'm try again.
It's already connected.
Come on, honey. Don't give me that.
It's already connected. We got 23 people waiting.
Honey, don't give me that. Don't tell me those Facebook lies. Come on.
Okay, guys, just check in. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me now. Forgive us, this is the first time that we're able to actually connect to Facebook and YouTube, so it's a learning curve. We did it. We did it with the sound and audio, or sound and video this time. Something that we've been struggling with for quite a while, but tonight it just connected. We've been every single Friday night we try and connect it to Facebook and YouTube, and it never works. And then last night with our just members video, we connected all right, but we had no sound there for a minute, so I had to reboot. But yeah, welcome. I'm glad everyone joined us tonight.
What's up, you guys? So, you're seeing the Ornery Ones here live on our Friday night live around 7 o'clock where we are in the country. We are live on our YouTube and Facebook. A little something new that we're trying out. If you guys don't know who we are, I'm TJ Thompson. This is Stephanie Thompson. I am the Ornery One and she is the Ornery Squaw. And together, well, we're ornery. And what we are is basically content from motorcyclists, people that likes motorcycle stuff, products, places, roads, people. That's kind of what we're into. It's our culture, and we're carrying it on. We're proud to be, and it just showcases everything that we get into with our bikes.
Yes.
So if you don't know, I have a Road Glide, 2019 Road Glide special that we rode everywhere. We did have a twin cam before that. We actually had that stolen in Daytona a few years ago, which we're going to be back down there in a couple of weeks. And then we have a 2002 Craftec frame. That's a chopper. That's a Evo with a clunky ass 6-speed, but it's a Maxwell house. So if you guys want to poke around on our channel, you can surely see some stuff with Maxwell House. And right now we're in the process of getting a new bike, and we've been talking about that for some time now. What will we get and what are we going to do to it? And we're definitely getting a new bike, and we're doing a build on it our way, and it is called the Big Boar. So you're going to be seeing us talk a lot about the Big Boar build series here on YouTube, and all of our great sponsors that will be involved, and we'll be putting their amazing products on our bikes. And we'll be talking a lot about safety and how to get yourself set up. We have questions about that all the time that will tie in our sponsorship with Rainwater Holt and Saxton here, great attorneys. If you're looking for someone and you need help, they've really been super cool with us, and we're getting to know them really well. Anyway, last night we went live with our members and did our monthly giveaway, and we just hung out. If you don't know, you can become an Ornery S member. You can look into that. It gives you special perks. There's 3 different tiers. We had a pretty good time last night. I think we was on there for like 2 hours just shooting the shit with everybody. We go live now. We do Zoom, right?
Yeah, so we do our monthly live feed, and sometimes it's not exactly every single month on the same date. But yeah, we get together on YouTube via Zoom. So it's kind of a cool little thing. We can all chat, see each other.
Learning curve.
Yeah, that's a learning curve. So that's the one that was last night. We got connected, and yeah, we had no sound there for a little bit.
Anyway, guys,
we overcame it.
Yeah, like I said, with everything that we do, it's a learning progress. The progression of the Ornery One is us navigating social media in a sense.
We're learning. We're all learning together, meaning you guys are watching us be dumbasses half the time and mess things up and switch things around. But eventually we get the hang of it.
We sure enough had a lot of fun. If you can see, our layout here is a little different than usual. We're trying something like our beginning, like before we come on live, our beginning of all of our great sponsors. Down here in the corner, you can see all of our great sponsors too. Steph's been working on that as well, so they keep rotating around. Pretty cool. We're having fun with it. And our logo here, Steph drew this up. She also drew her Ornery Squaw up as well. Having a lot of fun with this stuff.
Let's get to this whole the cat's out of the bag.
Oh yeah, cat's out of the bag.
So we do have our hands almost on a motorcycle.
I don't know where you're going to go with that. We haven't seen a motorcycle yet.
Okay, so we have bought one.
Yeah.
We have not seen it physically. eye to eye yet.
No.
But we do have one picked out. We do have the bike, the motorcycle that is going to be used for the Big Boar build series here on YouTube. And
it's either here, possibly, or on the way here.
En route.
Yes.
Or
Weather, last week we all know there's a lot of weather here in the Midwest and Mid-South down through here. So that was a little bit of a hiccup there. We have decided, and well, it's pretty much a done deal. I haven't rung the bell yet, right? So hopefully tomorrow we'll be at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson where they'll be doing their, you know, the premiere of the new bikes. So it's going to be a really cool, the new bikes they unveil. They did 2 builds themselves there. That's custom paint. They also had that Road Glide, what is it, ST? They have one there that's going to be showcasing as well.
Yeah, so CJ Kirk, you said that you got a thing for the new Road Glide ST in black.
Yeah, so we've been hearing a lot about that. I talked to Buckshaw yesterday. I think he's getting his hands on one. Absolutely love those bikes. I see what they're doing with it. I'll be honest with you guys, that is not the bike we chose. Without a doubt, it's an amazing bike, and it's going to be a great bike for a lot of you guys. But we need a few more things as far as tour pack and stuff like that. So you kind of see the direction we're heading toward. We got that Road Glide Special that we have now, and we ended up putting some other stuff on it, which turned it into something else. But really, you can do anything you want to with the bikes, right? That bike's really geared to be more of that performance bagger, and I guess Steph and I are going for a touring sports performance bagger.
Something like that, right?
Corner.
We will be doing a 131 to our bike. We'll be doing Legend suspension, custom dynamic lighting, Mustang seat, KSD bar, Memphis shades. The fairing exchange will be doing color match inner and lower fairings, as well as we're running the hog tunes. So we'll be talking some more about stereo, which we're learning about, like amps, speakers, shit we really don't know about. I actually talked to hog tunes. I believe we are putting in the whole pig, I believe.
The whole hog.
The whole hog, okay? Learning. We'll be talking more about that in the build as well. And then it looks like we're going to be trying out and installing some, as of right now, this is the way it's going to happen, Dakota Digital. So we talked about that last night on our live with our members. If you guys have ran Dakota Digital, I would love to hear your opinion and how it's how you value and what you think of them. We have not ran them, and I haven't been around them much. Very curious to see what's going on with them. But once again, we're going to be running some really cool products. We'll be running a Rick Rack bag, their strapless bag, along with their GoPro holders too. We've been running them a lot. Their bag, they've done some changes to where it really has an extension on the handle, and then it has wheels that's integrated, which a lot of times that really doesn't matter to me. But then again, sometimes I could really use that because we get stuck when we're at a rally, or we get somewhere on the 17th floor and they have no dollies and I'm carrying everything. So I end up dragging my bag because I'm lazy. And my papa called it the lazy man load. You get as much as you can, you're dropping shit into the house instead of making a couple of trips. So I'm excited to see that as well. We're going to be talking about insurance. Us and the Ornery Asses last night were talking about insurance. We made a change to Progressive this year. Baxter County over there, they have taken care of us, Baxter Insurance. We're going to probably have her on too, and we're going to be talking about coverage, about motorcycle coverage, and really what you get with insurance. I think that's something we need to talk about, as well as I think we should be talking about life insurance and a couple things that as we get older, we start thinking about. So some cool stuff in the works there. Yeah. Is there anything you want to catch up on the chats from Facebook or YouTube?
Cool. Chad and Brandy. Brandy said Chad's so jealous of this. Well, maybe you could take Chad for a ride.
Yeah, I'll put you on back there. Maybe take me for a ride. Yeah, and that's cool because I love people being a little jealous. But it really is something that Steph and I never have got to do. We're going to take it by the horns and run with it, man. We got a lot of cool little things going on with the bike that kind of makes it our own, too. It's going to be a little, really, I don't know, Steph and I have been talking about it. In a sense, you could look at it as being a little bougie. But
I think it's going to have a little bit of a bougie flair.
Yeah, it's going to be a hillbilly bougie.
Yeah.
But we're going to take this opportunity and run with it. We're really excited. If you guys don't know, years back, Steph had a brain tumor and we lost everything we had materially. We, of course, pulled her through it. And then we built a little tiny house, which we're in right now. This is a 16 by 40 Dirksen storage building that we actually redid. We're living in it. We got a little bitty shed in the back, little Dirksen storage building that we redid in it, and it's really cool for her Etsy shop. She drives an old 2002 Chevrolet, 2003. I drove an old 96 Cherokee, $200. We've never owned anything new. Had that twin cam stolen in Daytona a few years back.
Well, our bike that we just traded in, it was new.
Well, that's what I was getting to.
We didn't buy it new. It was had what, 19 miles on it.
Yes, but this is the deal with that, and I'm proud we got that, and we had a lot of help with that in our bike. So we didn't get to pick that bike out. That bike was sitting there. It's what they had, and we said it'd work. So that is the first thing new we ever owned. So what
we got to shop this time.
Yeah, what I'm getting at is like we actually got to decide on the color. We got to actually decide on the bike. We actually got to decide. So this is the first time for that. Yes. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Which we've never got to do. And then making this great relationship with our sponsors and all these cool products. And then we're getting to put the best of the best on.
Yes.
So you guys are going to get to see all that.
Yes. So, like you were saying earlier, the bike is either at Pig Trail or it's en route to Pig Trail. So tomorrow for the reveal party that Pig Trail's putting on, don't know if the bike will be there or not, but we are going to announce what bike it is and the color.
Yeah, I need to ring that bell. And when we ring the bell, it'll make it official for me. So tomorrow we'll do that. And I'm looking forward to seeing the reveal.
I hope it's there.
I hope it is too. It'll make a sweet, sweet Saturday. And it'll be a great Valentine's present to the both of us.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Quickly though, speaking of tomorrow, a couple of you guys have asked, so what time is this all happening tomorrow? The reveal at Pig Trail starts at noon. Let me double check. All my times are going like crazy.
Well, and I'm
just gonna check real quick.
We'll check real quick. What we're gonna do, we're gonna leave. We're about an hour and 45 minutes from Pig Trail where we live. So we're going to leave early and get over there as early as we can before, right around when they open, a little after, so we can kind of get honed in and see everything and get ready to get some content. So Steph will look up when exactly it'll be.
And I'm so glad I looked because it actually starts at 11:30.
There you go.
Okay. So Saturday the 12th, they're going to be showing off the new models and then also a couple of them that are custom painted. They're at Pig Trail. That is unveiling them at noon, at 12 o'clock. So I was right about that. But it actually officially starts, I guess, at 11:30.
So, you know, if you guys are going to show up, I'd get there a little bit earlier. Last year it was freaking fun. We had a great time. And there was quite a few people. I mean, it was a crowd of people. But
yes.
What do you expect? Pig Trail Harley-Davidson doing their thing. It's always a good time. And then they kind of go into detail about certain things. Like they break the bike down. It's a really cool presentation that they get out there, and it's just the boys and the whole crew. You know, everybody gets involved. So hopefully our bike will be there. I about said what it was.
Don't say it.
So
don't say it.
Looking forward to that too, and they're having their Valentine's party there as well.
Yes.
Like I said, we went ahead and did our celebration of Valentine's a little early because things are fixing to get really busy. And I got a quick story to tell. We run Ray-Bans, so that's all we wear, Ray-Bans, and they're expensive. And Steph bought me my first pair. she didn't even really wear sunglasses, and this is before the Ornery One, and we'd rented a car to go down to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, and had to go to the boys' teacher conference. Got there in a rental car. I just went and got it and drove up. And I looked down and see some glasses. I pull them up. Well, there was little Ray-Bans in the car. And they're kind of scuffed up a little bit. And I put them on, joked around. Went back and returned the car. And they're like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, whatever. So threw them over to Steph and stuff like, because she'd done bought me a pair. She started wearing them. And she loved these Ray-Bans. She has wore those Ray-Bans for, I don't know, 5 years, a long time, you know. So I told her, I was like, well, I think it's about time. So we took her up to Branson the other day on the landing up there and went to the
Branson Landing to Sunglass Hut.
Sunglass Hut. And she got to
Branson, USA.
Oh, my gosh. 76, where all the country music goes when they're retired. Anyway, so Steph got to pick out a new pair of Ray-Bans, and they're really cool. We had such a good time. So that's what I got her for Valentine's Day. I have yet received a Valentine's Day gift.
Valentine's Day is not over. Do we have any Office fans out there? Because this reminds me of when Dwight and Angela got Dwight
a bobblehead
for Valentine's Day, and then
Angela
was like, well, I sure hope I get something for Valentine's Day or something like that. And then Dwight's like, oh, I'm sure you're going to get something for Valentine's Day. And then he's like, Pam.
Yeah, I need help.
What do I get?
House key. So I'm not doing that, guy. I'm doing better this year.
Maybe I could give you a house key.
Key to what?
The house. So you can come over
it's
whenever you want
entry.
to. Okay, I'll give you the code.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm going to code to something else.
Oh, goodness. Okay, yes. So tomorrow, Pig Trail Harley-Davidson starts at 11:30. We're going to be there a little bit earlier than that, of course. Big reveal at 12. Hopefully our bike is there and we can reveal it in person to you guys, and we can see it in person also. But regardless, we will be announcing the bike and color that we got.
Yeah, I need a moment alone with this new bike. I need to just sit down and talk to it a little bit.
Yeah, and pet it. So tomorrow after the reveal party, there's several honorary asses that are going to be at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. So if you guys are watching, you guys are members and didn't get to join us last night, we are going to meet up afterwards and just grab a bite to eat, have some dinner, hang out. I know some are staying there in Rogers, Fayetteville, York Springs, and then going back home like Springfield area and stuff like that. So we'll probably find something there close to Pig Trail. Get a bite to eat and hang out.
Aye, aye, Captain. We're looking forward to it. And really tomorrow kind of kicks off our season in a sense. 2 weeks. We're kind of playing around with the date there. We're watching the weather too. We'll be, kicking out of here, heading down to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. We have our Airbnb taken care of there. We got a sweet little place. We'll be showing you guys that too. It's kind of over there in the Metairie. Bywater, if you know anything down in there, just right out of the quarter. So we'll be hanging out for a couple days. Definitely Fat Tuesday. We're going to have a good time. The next day we cut and run. And we're looking at a couple spots over there. I want to do something kind of cool. I love running 90 on the way down to Daytona. And that's just what we'll do. We'll run down through there, get to Daytona. We'll be at Custom Dynamics hanging out. I talked to them today. We're getting everything kind of lined up for what we're going to put on the bike. And we'll be talking about that in the upcoming month. And then we'll be at Chromeworks. We'll be at, we'll go see Paul, the Fair and Exchange, and Rick Rack. So there's a couple that will be out and about at their booths or under their tent. We'll also be at the Flying Piston Banquet there. And then we'll be at Willie's Chopper Show at Willie's Tropical Tattoo.
Yes.
Thanks. That's so much fun.
So I can't figure out yet, see, this is the learning curve, how to reply to comments on Facebook, because we are streaming here on YouTube and on Facebook, but whenever I click to reply on a comment on Facebook, it actually brings up the live stream separately, and so yeah.
Okay.
Someone had asked, let's see, Michael Smith on Facebook, what route are y'all taking to Daytona? So,
Okay, so this is when we leave New Orleans, we ride 90 pretty much. But this is what happens with us. We'll find somewhere in the road somewhere, and we end up liking a spot. And we have these certain spots we go to, and we may spend too much time there. So we'll run 90, and then I'll be like, okay, we got to kick up a little bit, and sometimes we kick up on 10, and we'll run a little bit, and then I may whip back down through there. So our course is always changing. And that depends on weather too. We just ran the roads and we watch that weather, and that dictates a lot of how we're riding. Pretty much though, we're going to be running 90. There's also a road that you can kick off to too, if I can remember what that is. I'm going blank here that we run as well.
it's like 90 all the way to a certain point, and then it's 98.
Yeah, and then we kick down too where in the Panhandle there was another road there. I can't remember it, guys. I'm so sorry. But one thing, gosh, I'm trying to think of this name now. There's a biker bar down there we have not gone to.
Oh, it starts with an S.
Haven. Biker Haven.
Scooter
Haven.
Haven.
Okay, thank you. So that's something I don't know if we're going to have enough time between Fat Tuesday and we got to get down there to our sponsors and do some hangouts. I'm getting tired of saying meet and greets. We're going to get down there and you can come hang out with us underneath our tent. So that just dictates a little bit of what we're doing there. But that Scooter Haven, I kind of really want to check that out. I've had multiple people tell us about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's pretty much what we're doing.
Yes. And now, whenever we get back from Daytona, that's when the actual Big Boar build officially starts. We will be at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson almost every single day. I feel sorry for them because I know that they're going to be like, gosh, get out of my bubble.
Well, so what we've done, and there's no doubt about that, Pig Trail's so great to us. They've been so good, man. Guys, they went to bat for us. Our credit sucks because of all the stuff that we went through with her. And we struggle with that a lot. It's just going to be there with us for some time. There's nothing we can do about it. It's an incredible number that we owe in medical. But anyway, they really went to bat for us and helped us out. And we appreciate it so much. And they let us just pretty much we just raise hell. We just do whatever we want to do. They really let us film and get into anything and everything. So we're going to be over there. What we did is we got some buddies over there that got some Airbnbs. I'm going to be showing you guys to this sweet-ass Airbnb. It's right there on Beaver Lake, like right at Rogers, right in there. And we're just going to be minutes away from Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. We're going to rent that out for a month. They made it very, very affordable for us. That will cut out pretty much 4 hours of traveling and plus the gas running back and forth and then missing some content and just wearing us out. So, and that'll break it up where Stuck can stay home, create the videos, and I can go film.
Yes.
So, in a sense, this is how we'd like to lay this out. We're going to tell you guys we don't know if it's going to be able to play out like this because we don't know if we're going to do our very best. So, what we're aiming for is like to produce 1 to 2 shorter videos, not like these longer videos that we do. So, there's shorter videos about the products or whatever we're into during a week. And then that Friday night when we go live, we can discuss our videos that we produced that week or the weeks before, whatever. We're just going to do recaps, and then I'll just get into it like that. So that's how we're going to lay it out. In these videos, you're going to see our bike in the progression of the Ornery One's bike. So all the mods that we do, all the upgrades we do to it. Once again, we're going to be talking a lot about safety, and that goes to how I like to position shoulders, my hands, my wrist camber, actually, where I want my feet, where Steph needs to be comfortable. Of course, lights, seen and being seen. We're going to be talking about a lot of custom dynamics. They've got a lot of new lights out now, especially they've got a couple that are just super badass for side view. They're new, they're enhanced, latch light. It's not just the light anymore. It's actually the whole assembly. I just talked to them today. Plus, they have those underneath bag lights that light up. There's a new thing fixing to drop They told me about it today, and I don't think I can say what it is. But when it happens, it's just common sense. It should have been done a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the stuff we're going to be talking about, and we'll be just going.
Which ties into a whole safety factor.
Yes.
And you know, in my mind, all bikes should have more lights, and so that's a huge thing for me, especially from the side and from the rear end. So this also ties, this item that is new also ties into how much of a safety factor it is, and it just makes more sense to.
Yeah, and we just get a lot of questions about that. Something else I'm going to be doing too, guys. I'll be doing it next week. We ran this Great Escape that we did. These videos that Steph has produced, and she's not quite done with that series yet. But we took out and we basically rode from here down to the Keys almost, and then we rode all the way back up to get us where Lawrence poke around. And then we got to Sturgis, and we left Sturgis and then that big old loop out there to the west and back around. So whatever, 12,000 something miles, and I was going to do a review on the front and rear tire. So the front tire got a screw in it in Hot Springs, Montana. So I'm not going to be able to do a fair review on that front tire, but I'm going to have a fair review on that rear tire. That is the Dunlap Elite, the American Elite. That's what we run on the back. I'm going to, next week, go there. We're going to put a new tire on. We're going to produce a video, and I'm going to tell you the mileage, how we ran, how heavy, and we're going to show you how that tire wore and held up.
I'm excited to kind of see how the tire wore, because we put a lot of miles on it, and
we're aggressive riders. I mean, it's every day. You know, there've been some days that we kind of slacked off there, but every day was 400 to 700 to 800 miles a day in extreme heat, and then freezing weather. I wouldn't say we had anything just absolutely miserably cold.
Well, we had hail coming off the mountains of New Mexico or something like that.
We got into absolutely everything.
Like, I have it on video through my Senna and on my phone. I, of course, riding with gloves because it's kind of cold. I reach my hand out, of the side of the bike, and you can just see these little, I'm like catching chunks of fucking ice.
But what would happen there, and that's the deal, we've ridden that before, but this is the thing, when you're running through those passes and stuff, it was warm, it got colder, It started hailing, sleeting, thunder and lightning, and then it turned into snow. Within an hour. We rode through all that stuff. But kind of back to the tire, though, we ran hard, fast, and heavy. We always do. So it's going to be now, I'm going to be honest. We had a little problem with Dunlap, the stock one. We have a video down there. A lot of us have had trouble with that stock tire, which I believe is a 407 that Dunlap sold. It kind of splits. I'm just telling you what I think is where the dual compound comes together. And there weren't a certain tread pattern on that. So I can't get into the ins and out of that, but I do know our tire two times, split all the way around, and then we had friends of ours that did the same thing. So we stopped running that tire. And then we went to the American Elite. We had really good luck with that tire. So we talk about tires a lot because that's the thing that we go through the most.
Yeah, definitely. Tires.
So we'll be showcasing that as well. I'm looking forward to that video.
Yeah.
Catch up on any comments over there, Mama?
Let's see. Jason Kimball asks, what stage are you going with?
4. So we'll be doing a 131. Another topic there. We're going to be talking about the 131. Really, do you need it or do you don't need it? I'll tell you the truth. The Road Glide that we have now is stage 2. The bike runs really, really well. We had some problems with it in the heat. I'm not going to lie. We're struggling a little bit. The thing would fall on its face or backfire. It was crazy. Kind of like an old Evo. At times we had got down there in a parade in Mardi Gras last year, and the thing wouldn't start back up when we pulled over. I'm going to tell you our experience with that M8 at stage 2. We were experiencing that experiencing that down in Florida this last spring when it got extremely hot coming across Mississippi, and it got so hot we're having these troubles. We got to Sturgis, talked to Chromeworks Exhaust. We actually did the 2-in-1 into 2, their system, and Chris at Chromeworks said, TJ, just try this. He said, I think we can fix it. And he can go into all the details about this. And he broke it down for me. This year we're going to talk more about this too because it made a believer out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Shit you not. Put that exhaust system on there. We got in some really high heat again. I have not yet had that problem since we put that exhaust on. I'm just telling you. Yeah. So here we are. Now we're talking about the Big Boar build. It's called the Big Boar. We're going to go big as we can in warranty parameters. So we are doing the 131. We got everything worked out. There's an insurance that you need to get, the Screaming Eagle insurance. Y'all need to look into that. We even got down into tires and rim warranty. Y'all need to look into that. I didn't even know that existed.
Well, just that one tire that we had to purchase during the Great Escape.
Do you remember what it's on the video?
It was like $400 or $500.
It was only one that
crazy because it was not really planned. Like, I mean, we don't have like the huge like savings account for like emergencies, which I know we probably should, but we don't. So whenever that happened, I was just like, seriously.
Well, and you got to admit though, we bit off a lot right then. Because I extended that. I just wanted to do it, so we said the hell with it. We rode. That tire was really expensive. It was the only one they had. We put the stock Dunlap back on the front because that is the only tire they had. It was at Grizzly Harley-Davidson. They got us in, they got us out. I think the tire was overpriced, but I mean, what are you gonna do? They were super good though to us, and they were, like I said, but on the road, what are you gonna do? Then that goes back to our insurance that we're looking at now. I mean, we're going to be talking about insurance and warranty, how to save your ass. And I've had a lot of people out there say, oh shit, man, get out of that, put a different tuner on it and do this and that and other. And I can't, and I'm not going to do it because I don't want to avoid the warranty, guys. Mm-hmm. Steph and I ride too hard, too fast, too way the hell out there, and we don't have that big bankroll. And this is our form of income. So this bike that we're riding is, like I say this a lot, a welder, a tow truck, a big ass stove for the cook. I don't know. You know, this is our thing that we make our money with. So we're not taking no risk, but we are pushing the limit as far as we can go, as big as we can go. Like I said, within the warranty. We're going to be discussing that too. Some people don't think that's so good, and some people do. Anything else you want to catch up over there?
Not right off the bat. Let's see. No, just some. Jason Kimball mentioned Commander 3s earlier when we were talking about tires.
Yes.
We know that we've heard a lot of good stuff about Commander 3s.
Right, and we were actually talking about that over that Pig Trail. Of course, you guys know with the bike that we get, it'll have fresh tires on it. It'll be stock. But we are talking about what we're going to do next. And we like to do matching sets, of course. It's a good tire that we're going to be talking about.
Another question. I know that we've had numbers ran through our head so many, day after day after day, so many numbers. Do you remember what the 131 kit goes for? Do you remember around about the price? Me? No.
I'll be honest. I'll be just really honest with you. That was the thing for me. I said, we're going to do this bike, and I got to have the 131. What price? We got to work on the price. So to tell you what the kit was, to be honest with you, I do not know. But if you will message me, I will find out, and I will tell you. That is something else, guys, if you guys are watching.
And I think it was Ryder X that asked that. So please, I think you know how to get a hold of us.
Please remind us. So I'm sorry I don't know that. I don't want to lie to you. And this is what bring these to this. Like all of our sponsors, all of our people that we're working for that you see popping up on the screen right down here, they can help us with all these questions. And like Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, all of us over there, if we don't know the answer, we'll find out what the answer is. But the last thing we want to do is mislead you. So we'll find out, though. And that could be different where you're at, too. I don't know. But we will definitely find out. And like, again, once I say this, our bike, we got Screaming Eagle warranty. We got the extended warranty. We got the rim and tire warranty. And I believe, like we were talking last week or so, if you were to purchase a new bike, you have 30 days to make these changes so that it stays into that warranty. So say if you got that bike and you rode some and you're like, okay, I want to go ahead and pay that Harley tax, I want to change out this stuff, you can go ahead and do that and it'll still be covered under the warranty. Now, what I've learned the hard way is, I believe this is I don't know if we want to say it's right or wrong, but this is just the way the corporate has this stuff. You want to go ahead and do this at first when you buy this bike, because you can factor all this into your, when you buy it, you can go ahead and get it covered,
like
financed and warranty and all that. You want to go ahead and do it first. I know that's hard for some of us, or we may be past that point, and we learned the hard way. Well, like I said, we'll be talking about all this stuff too.
Yeah. Ryder X said that he has a CVO with a 117 and is interested in finding out. So, yeah, message him and...
So, I'll tell you what I'll do, man. Tomorrow we'll be over at Pig Trail. I'll ask them what that kit is. Steph, can we write a note? Right?
Yeah. I'll make a list.
Thank you. So what we'll do is we'll look into that. If you would, please message me. And then I will tell you probably Sunday or so. Tomorrow's going to be pretty heavy.
Yeah. I was just reading my notes that I've already started. Page 2. So also another thing coming up, which I'll make a event on our Facebook and Instagram page, is that we will be doing some guided rides during the rallies and events that's happening here in Arkansas. So if you guys are coming to the Ozarks for any of the rallies, be watching. We're going to be hosting a few rides here and there, and we would love to have you all join us.
Yeah, so
let us show you a little bit of
our backyard. Yeah, so you're going to be in Ornery country. It's really cool. Our stomping ground, no doubt about it. Pig Trail has some rides over there. So during spring fling, they're going to be doing a lot at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. They're in Eureka. Of course, like I said, with these rides, we're going to be doing a guided ride, and it is called the Screaming Eagle. So you guys can go to Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, like I said, and they have rides that they have mapped out. So we picked one of those. We'll be doing a guided ride during spring fling. We'll be... I
was going to say, and if you're a member, those guided rides are on our website under the riding schedule tab, the members riding maps. The map is there, but I will make, as it gets closer to spring fling and all that, I'll be announcing the actual date with the map. And if you guys use like the KMX format stuff, we'll have that too for you to export it and put into your bike.
Yeah, it's pretty cool too, guys. Go check out our website. Steph's doing a lot with that too. And if you wanted to, you can go on there, and we have a monthly, was it newsletter? What do you want to call it?
Yeah, so you can sign up for our newsletters, our emails. So I send out a monthly newsletter, and then been trying to just kind of up our blog activity. So you can sign up for notifications for our blogs too. And then, yeah, sign up, subscribe to our monthly email.
Yeah, and that'll kind of break it down a little bit there too. Something I was going to throw out there too. Any of you guys write? You guys like to do blogs or do something and want to tell us about your adventure? We'd love to hear it. And if you can write good enough and Steph's cool with it, maybe she'll put you on the blog there and tell us a little about you and the ride. something cool and fascinating, we'd love to put it on our website. It'd just be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So there you can also see our merch. We have all our merch there too, so you can go check that out. We are in the works. They'll hopefully start printing our shirts next week for the Big Boar build. Steph did the logo, and it's really freaking cool. And so it has all of our sponsors on there. It's going to be really cool. The official sponsors for the Big Boar is Custom Dynamics, Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, and Rainwater Holton Saxton. But in all that, our sponsors for the year, it's going to be on there too, and then we're going to be talking about other products as well.
Yes. Talking about merch. So here on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, sorry, not so much on Facebook, but on YouTube, there is probably a tab down there with some ornery ass merch. Please know that that does come from Teespring. That doesn't come from us personally. All the other merch, like the merch that you buy off of our website, it comes directly from us, from our little tiny house here in Arkansas, and I ship it out to you guys. So with saying that, there's, I don't know exactly the quality of what's on Teespring, and I apologize because I hate that, but just know that. Merch, we are adding to our merch store on our website that we handle, just like koozies, and I just got to show this off because it's kind of
just pissed us off.
Aggravating. So we used to always have these koozies right here in our store on our website, just like different colors of koozies with our logo, and then the back, of course, says 100 Proof of Ornery with a double shot of love. So this year we're just going to change it up, do a little bit more simple koozie, one color, with our logo on one side, and the other side say
the Ornery.
However, they printed them all on one side.
Smaller.
So
which
it's
is
super
fine.
small.
That's what she
And
said.
the back is completely blank. So we did have koozies on the way, but now they're
not what they're not what we want to sell.
Yeah.
So we got in a little bit of argument with them. They basically told us suck it. And Steph is so just detail oriented on all of our stuff. So this is the stuff we deal with. If you're dealing with merch, getting our shirts printed, it just, oh my God, it's an endless nightmare. And we do the best we can. We're not huge. We're not just Steph and I doing our thing, so we're doing our damnedest. But we just keep running into the shit, man, when it comes to merch. But like I said, you can go in there, and we do screen print our own shirts. That's how we started. Steph made the screen and printed our own shirts. And we do have some on there. They're a little bit more pricey because we had to do it by hand. But we're in control of that. And that's how we first started. But what happened, we were on the road so much, we weren't able to fill the orders quick enough. And people were getting pissy because we're not Amazon.
Yes. So that's another thing. Yeah, our shirts are here. We've got almost everything worked out as far as switching to a different shirt company here locally to do our shirts. That was kind of a hiccup and a slow down process, but looks like everything's on board. The new Big Boar t-shirts that we have listed on our merch, they are pre-orders at the moment, and that's what it says on there. But members, if you guys are members and you're ordering a shirt, be sure to check out the codes for you guys, because you guys get those shirts at cost, so you don't pay full price. And then we also ordered stickers for the Big Boar, and we got an email that they were delivered, but the post office don't have them in the post office box yet, so maybe I will have them for tomorrow.
I don't know, man. We're doing our damnedest. I swear to God, it just never ends. Pull my hair out. I ain't got much left, and I'm not going to start pulling out my beard hair. So,
yeah,
we'll have a beer and chill.
So, you guys, our official season, I guess you can actually say, starts tomorrow. And tomorrow it's full force. We're going to be at Pig Trail, of course. We're going to do some coverage. I know that they are going live on their Facebook page, Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. So definitely tune in to their website if you can't make it to the actual dealership. So they're going to do some live coverage. And yeah, I'm excited to see the 2 custom paint bikes.
I can't wait. One other thing I do want to throw out there, you guys, TikTok. Oh, love-hate relationship with TikTok. So we are helping the buffalo chip. The best party anywhere.
Yes.
You guys are going to be like, what the hell? But you can get free tickets for 2 of you guys and upgrade VIP, right? You just got to put a video together, a TikTok video of how you party.
And we're one of the judges.
We're one of the judges. So we've been putting some stuff out there about that. You know, it is what it is. It's TikTok, and we're trying. But if you guys want a chance at winning 2 tickets, upgrade to VIP treatment at the Buffalo Chip. Just put a short video together of how you like to party. I don't know, that could be you and your lady just sitting there just pounding beers, listening to Hank Williams. I don't care. Just show us how you party. Yeah. Throw it up in there on TikTok and then tag the right people. It's the best party anywhere, the Buffalo Chip. And like I said, we're going to judge that, and then somebody's going to win.
I think the contest ends also February 14th, which is, of course, Valentine's Day. So,
you guys, if you would like to do that, give it a go. Don't be afraid. Have fun with it.
Yes.
Okay. Delete it after you're done. I don't care.
One last question, if you're cool with that.
Yeah, always.
Ryder X wants to know, what are you guys expecting to get out of the 131 build?
As far as horses and torque, or what we're going to get out of pleasure-wise. That's truly what I'm after. I'm sure we can show the numbers. Basically, though, we're doing a 131 kit and doing a tuner, Screaming Eagle tuner, and you put it in there and throw it on a diamond, and you get the best kit. So I don't know the numbers. I will share you the numbers, but what I'm after is that feel in my damn pants. I want that torque, man. Torque gets you into the win. Horsepower carries you on. We talk a lot about horsepower and how fast, but at the end of the day, that bike will only go so fast because it's governed. That's the truth. Our bike will go 111 miles an hour. We've done it many, many times. We'll just set it there, wow, across the plains. So really, top end, without voiding warranty, we're going to do what it says we can do. But what I do like is the torque. Also, when we put that Chrome Works exhaust on that bike, and I start that son of a bitch up out of the parking lot, I want it to turn heads, and it's a new bike, I know that, but I want it not only to look regal and cool as hell as us Ornery ones are, but we want it to sound like us too. We want it to sound like that big old burly dude in the back just chuckling because he's fixing to whoop your ass. That's the sound I want. That's what I'm after. I want to feel that thing. I want to be able to just grab first, second, and just raise the front tire off that thing. And me and her just like, hee 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 hee. And we just giggling, That's what we want, man. Once again, the numbers, I'm not sure what they'll be, but I will definitely be sharing it. We'll be putting it on at Dyna over there at Pig Trail. I'll go in there and just hold the phone down and record everything. We'll show you all of it. So I hope that answered your question.
Yeah.
We're just a couple ornery asses out here just trying to be louder and more annoying and just pushing it and having fun, man. The best way we can. Carrying on the tradition.
So we are going to keep this live stream short, and we're going to go ahead and sign off because we are going to be over at Pig Trail pretty early tomorrow for us because we got to leave early to get there. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
No, I'll let you do the closing.
Oh, well, you do that best.
Oh, well, I'm tired, hon. I gave blood today.
I gave blood too today.
I think I gave more blood.
No, yours just came out faster.
So you can go check out our reel too. You can see Steph and I giving blood. We watch The Office a lot, and Michael off The Office, he met a girl in the blood bank there and passed out, and she left, and I think he ended up with a glove or some shit. So yeah. Steph and I was watching each other, seeing which one pulled a Michael Scott there. Steph did get a little lightheaded. I got to say, it was the first time I've ever done it. I went through it like a trooper. Had a great time. Ate some sweets afterwards. Sat there and watched her about pass out.
I just have a thing with needles. I don't like needles.
Get a tattoo all day long.
But that's different.
That is
That
different.
just barely pierces the skin. A needle goes
That's what she
through the
said.
skin into your vein.
All right, guys. All you ornery asses, thank you guys so much. Hats off to you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in last night and chiming in. We had a really good time. All you guys that, once again, has tuned in tonight and chimed in, we appreciate you so much. All of our wonderful sponsors down there, guys, thank you so much. We're going to be talking about y'all. Pig Trail Harley-Davidson, we'll be over there and we'll see the whole crew in the morning. We're going to party down like it's 2022 because, well, it fucking is. And I'm going to show the gray beard like always. Y'all come out and hang out with us if you're in our neck of the woods, Ornery Country, and we'll have a good time. Until next week, we'll be going live at 7 o'clock. We'll be gearing up to take the hell out of here. We're going to be gone pretty quick. We'll see you then. Along the way, you can keep up with us on all of our social media platforms. If you got any questions about the Big Boar, if you would title it, whatever you send it, Big Boar question or BBB question or something, and then we'll answer them the best we can. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in and chiming in, and like always,
Stay ornery.
y'all stay ornery.